Welcome to Keen Sense, where we decode psychology to navigate life's challenges with ease. Subscribe for essential tips to empower your journey. Imagine this. You're in the middle of a work meeting and someone makes a minor critique of your presentation. Instantly, a rush of anger surges through you. You can feel your face flush, your heart pound, and before you know it, you've snapped back with a comment you instantly regret. The room goes silent, the tension palpable. You leave the meeting filled with shame and regret, wondering why you couldn't control your reaction. Emotional reactivity has struck again, leaving you to pick up the pieces of your relationships and self-esteem. Human emotions are incredibly intense and powerful, often driving us to behave in ways we later regret. It's a terrifying realization that our emotions can control us, rather than the other way around. For those who are particularly emotionally reactive, this loss of control can feel like a constant threat hanging over their heads and disrupting their lives. Emotional reactivity can lead to devastating consequences, from strained relationships to professional setbacks. If you've noticed that your emotional reactivity is negatively impacting your life, it's crucial to take action before it wreaks more havoc. Emotional reactivity refers to a tendency toward easily activated, intense, and long-lasting emotional responses. Picture this: getting very angry at a small inconvenience, feeling sad for days after receiving minor criticism, or frequently saying things out of frustration that you later regret. These reactions can cause frequent feelings of distress, interfering with your daily functioning. They can also severely impact your relationships, leading to trouble managing interpersonal conflict and causing you to say harmful things you don't mean. Imagine the fear of losing friends, alienating family, or sabotaging your career because you couldn't control a momentary surge of emotion. This isn't just a hypothetical scenario. It's a reality for many people who struggle with high levels of emotional reactivity. The good news is that becoming less emotionally reactive is generally possible with patience and practice. It's important to note that emotional reactivity and reactivity psychology are often confused. Emotional reactivity refers to easily triggered emotional reactions in an individual, whereas reactivity psychology refers to the phenomenon of a person changing their behavior when they know they're being observed. While the former can feel like an uncontrollable curse, understanding it can be the first step towards managing it. Why do we experience emotional reactivity? In general, humans are wired to react to our emotions. When we're stressed, for example, our bodies undergo physiological changes to enable us to respond to a threat. This includes altered balances of neurotransmitter levels that can affect our mood. While we can learn to manage our emotional responses better, some measure of emotional reactivity is built in. Some people may also be more reactive or more stoic simply due to their natural personality. However, several additional factors can increase a person's level of emotional reactivity. Depression, for instance, can make an individual more emotionally reactive, perhaps because the condition may override a person's normal emotional functioning. Past trauma is another significant factor. Research has linked living through traumatic experiences, especially in childhood, such as abuse or neglect, to increased emotional reactivity and difficulties with emotional control in general. Those who develop post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, after such experiences have also been found to demonstrate increased emotional reactivity. Personality disorders can also contribute to this issue. For example, emotional reactivity may be a symptom of borderline personality disorder. Traumatic brain injuries can have a wide range of effects, depending on their severity and the part of the brain impacted, with increased emotional reactivity being one of these potential effects. Now picture this. You're at work trying to focus on a project, but a colleague's offhand comment sends you spiraling into a state of anxiety and self-doubt. Your productivity plummets, and you start doubting your abilities. The fear of losing your job or damaging your professional reputation looms large. This is the terrifying reality of unchecked emotional reactivity. But what if I told you there are ways to regain control and build emotional stability? There are many strategies to help control your emotions and reduce emotional reactivity. Identifying what triggers strong emotions for you can be a positive first step. Journaling is a powerful tool for this. Write about past circumstances where you were reactive to figure out exactly why. Over time, you might see patterns emerge. For example, you could notice that you immediately feel angry whenever you receive any criticism because of a tendency toward perfectionism. Equipped with this information, you can work on the root issue to become less reactive over time. When you feel a strong emotional reaction, taking a break before responding can be incredibly helpful. While it's not possible in every case, stepping away to take a few deep breaths and center yourself before responding can give you the time needed to get your reactions under control before engaging with the person or situation that triggered strong feelings. Imagine avoiding an outburst that could damage your relationships or professional standing simply by taking a few moments to breathe. Learning relaxation exercises can also help calm your body and mind when a strong emotional reaction takes hold. Deep breathing exercises, for example, can help evoke a physical relaxation response. Practicing these regularly and in times of emotional stress can enable your body and mind to find this place of calm as needed when faced with difficult situations. The fear of being overwhelmed by emotions can be mitigated by having these techniques in your toolkit. Developing an awareness of your thoughts and feelings is crucial. Someone who is experiencing emotional reactivity is often not aware of the steps involved in going from calm to distressed, as they tend to occur in quick succession. Taking measures to develop a greater awareness of your thoughts and feelings can help you realize when they're shifting, allowing you to take action to calm yourself or find a healthy outlet. For example, instead of jumping straight to anger when someone makes a comment you disagree with, start learning to notice when such an emotion begins to come over you. Engaging in a mindfulness practice, such as mindfulness meditation, can help you cultivate the ability to create this gap over time. Imagine being able to recognize the onset of a strong emotional reaction and having the tools to manage it before it spirals out of control. This skill can significantly reduce the fear and anxiety associated with emotional reactivity. Speaking with a therapist can be a valuable resource on your journey toward becoming less emotionally reactive. They can help you enact the tips mentioned above, from identifying situations that make you feel especially reactive to learning mindfulness and relaxation exercises to cope. They can also support you in addressing any symptoms of a mental health condition you may be experiencing if they are contributing to your reactivity. Imagine having a professional guide to help you navigate the complex terrain of your emotions, offering strategies and support to help you regain control. This can be a powerful step towards reducing the fear and impact of emotional reactivity in your life. In conclusion, emotional reactivity can feel like a relentless adversary, threatening to derail your relationships, career, and overall well-being. But by understanding the root causes and implementing strategies to manage your emotions, you can regain control and build emotional stability. Identifying triggers, taking breaks, practicing relaxation exercises, developing awareness, and seeking professional help are all effective steps towards this goal. Picture a life where you're no longer at the mercy of your emotions, where you can respond calmly and thoughtfully to challenges, and where your relationships and self-esteem thrive. This isn't just a dream. It's a reality that you can achieve with patience, practice, and the right support. Take the first step today and start your journey towards emotional resilience and control. Thank you for watching Keen Sense. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful psychology tips to navigate life's challenges. See you next time.